Good afternoon, welcome to buddy-baker.us. This is Ryan with another video that I figured be interesting to my user base. This time it's going to be a commentary video on two pet peeves that I have a problem with on YouTube. The first one is the fact that there are many channels on YouTube who provided to start up a channel and then they will let it run and they'll put a lot of different content on there. Most of it recorded stuff that they put on YouTube, which is cool. For some of that stuff is old. It isn't usable or isn't locatable anymore, such as like Rescue 911 and other types of older shows and stuff on TV. I've seen a lot of older shows and different types of things, but there are some channels out there that they just upload almost anything they can get their hands on. Some of that is copyrighted, and most of that stuff has been taken down by YouTube simply because it violates copyright law, or it violates the YouTube community guidelines, or violates some sort of rule that some of these users maybe don't know about. That is one of my pet peeves, is the fact that there are so many channels out there. Some of them are good, some of them are average, some of them are of poorer quality, but most of the ones I see are pretty good. But as I said, one of my pet peeves is the fact that people will upload a bunch of different stuff that's copyright protected, and then what'll happen is you'll end up watching it, and then the next thing you know, the channel is terminated because of something that was done that is against the rules. And also there are times when there are people that have videos on YouTube that they end up putting their own music track into, or something that you'd find on YouTube, or some music that is not yours. And what happens is you put that in along with the video and put something in behind it, the music or whatever you're listening to. You don't give credit to who it is, and it's not free licensed stuff or whatever. And so what happens is sometimes what YouTube will do is they'll leave the video intact, and then they'll delete all the audio out of it because of the fact there's something behind it that violates the policy. So one of the pet peeves I have is I cannot stand those types of videos where you have something good that you're trying to put forward to the people of YouTube, but you have a loud, obnoxious, rambunctious type of music behind it, or some sort of music that is totally alien to what you're trying to bring forward. The second pet peeve I have is that people, when they're doing whatever they're doing online, they always seem to have there are people who have the propensity to put on YouTube videos where what they do is they'll tell you, okay, I'm going to show you how to do something in Windows 10, for example. Or they might say, okay, I'm going to show you how to put the command prompt back in Windows 10. And instead of having a video where you have somebody that's willing to show you via a monitor where you can see what they're doing, because they might not have what they need. What they'll do is they'll take a video camera and they'll set it up, and they'll point it at a monitor, and then what they'll do is they will start up a word processor, and they will aim your camera at the word processor, and all they'll do, instead of speaking the entire video, is just type stuff into Wordpad, which is totally obnoxious and totally rude, as well as being a little bit out of kilter, because nobody, in my mind, wants to sit in front of YouTube and read what somebody is trying to teach you, unless of course the person can't speak English or something. When in that case I would understand. But I hate it when people put stuff on YouTube, and instead of talking to you like I'm talking to you in front of a camera with audio on, what they'll do is they will put on a video, and then they won't talk the whole thing. They'll just point a video camera at a monitor and just type everything they're saying. And then they'll go in and then they'll delete everything they're saying and keep on going. And it takes them about 15 minutes to say, by typing it, what I can say in about 2 minutes. So that's another one of my pet peeves. So if I'm not sure how many people believe what I'm saying is true, or if they think I'm crazy or whatever, but those are two pet peeves. One, I can't stand it when they try to upload something that isn't theirs and then they end up putting music in behind it, which gets deleted, which eliminates the entire necessity of the video, and they'll, YouTube will take out the audio, or they'll post something that they shouldn't post, and then they'll get their account terminated, and you got to go in there and delete all these terminated channels. And I deleted about 15 of them this morning, and I've deleted about 50 of them over the last 8 months. So one of the things I'd like to ask YouTubers to do is, if you have the ability to actually show people what you're doing, it would be more advantageous than to shoot a video camera at a monitor and type out what you're saying. Also, please be careful what you're posting on YouTube, because the strikes you get can and sometimes do affect other people, especially if you don't know whether what it is. If you're not sure whether it's right to post it, I wouldn't post it. And as a rule, BBUS will not post anything that is copyrighted. However, I don't believe that anything that BBUS has posted in the last 2 years has been copyright infringement, because I've been a user for about 5 years now on YouTube, and it's been pretty good. So hopefully we'll be able to continue that tradition. And if there's anybody that has any comments about what I'm talking about, you can feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Please try to keep it brief and clean, and remember that if you'd like to see any other videos if you'd like me to do more videos that may be helpful to you, please let me know in the comment section, and I'll try to do as best I can, and I'll try to also reply to your comments. But please give me at least 48 hours. If I see any, then I definitely will respond. And with that, I'm going to wrap this one up. This is Brian from buddy-baker.us, and I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.